everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're talking about my TBR. And what I sort of mean by TBR is like what you can sort of expect to see with my monthly TBRs moving forward, at least for this year. For the last like 4 years or something like that, I had been doing TBR games. I stopped around, I think my last one was October of last year in 2025 because we had the Clear Your Shit readathon for November and December, 2 whole months. I actually succeeded this year, which blows my mind a little bit because I've never actually been able to do that. But I was having to do a lot of more mood reading because like we would get our prompts 3 a week and I really enjoyed that. However, at the same time, near the end of December, I was like, you know what? I really think I want to actually mood read. Potentially like find the love of reading again. Like I love reading. I've always loved reading. I started reading when I was like 3 or 4 years old. So like it has been a part of my life for forever. But I do feel like, and tell me if you notice this or not, but I feel like I was making the monthly TBR games because they were fun to do. I know you guys loved watching them because it was one of my most viewed type of videos, but especially near the end of the year, I was not succeeding at my TBR. I would pick things. It would be based on the prompts, but it would still be things that I technically wanted to read. But somehow I would pick things at the very beginning of the month, and then by the middle of the month, I was wanting to read other things. So like there'd be some months where I would have 6 or 7 books on my TBR for my TBR game, and I would still read more than that during the month. I'd read like 12 books or whatever, but it wouldn't actually be from my TBR. So far this year in 2026, I have been exclusively mood reading. We are currently near the very end of January. Today is January 29th when I'm filming this, and I have finished 10 books. I know I just said like some months I would read like 12 books or whatever it was. I've finished 10 books. I'm on book number 11, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish by the end of the month, but there are some other things to consider. I have actually read every single day in January because I've been wanting to read. I don't think I had a single month last year where I actually read something every single day. The books that I have been picking in January are also bigger than the ones that I had been reading more of last year. Most of the books that I've been reading lately have been over 300 pages, which does not sound too crazy, but my average for last year was around 200 and something. So like I've been reading more. I actually have listened to like over 20 hours of audiobooks this month, whereas my normal is like under 10. Like I don't know what it is, but there's been something about being able to actually pick and do it based on my mood. Like I finished a series that I started in December last year. I finished it middle of January. I am a serial not finishing a series. That was horrible. But I usually am really, really bad about starting series and reading series, but not finishing series. I finished a series. I've read 3 arcs that were in January and I already started one for February. Like I've been so on top of my game that I'm just like, you know what? Even though I like playing my TBR game, I think I'm more of a mood reader, at least at this time currently. I know you guys love watching the TBR games. I'm so sorry that like right now we're not doing monthly TBRs. I was planning on it. I think what we're gonna do is let me mood read and then plan on doing maybe like weekly reading vlog TBR things. So I will bring the TBR game back, but it might be in a more like reading vlog-esque type of thing, like play as I go, mood read the picks that I do. I have a vlog planned for February. Like I'm gonna start it very beginning of February. It should come out within a week or 2 from then, that I'm very excited for, which is technically planning stuff. But I think if I'm going just by my mood around that, maybe we will avoid putting so many books on my TBR that I'm not reading. Hopefully that makes sense. Like, again, I feel like this is, like I said, trying to find my love of reading again, which I do have, but I think there is also like a little bit of a guilt when I don't finish a TBR, you know what I mean? Because like I put a book on a TBR, maybe it's something that like you guys picked, because sometimes during the TBR, you guys do poll picks and things, and I always give you choices that I'm excited for, but then sometimes it just like, I didn't get to it, or I picked something else because of other things, and then it feels like I'm letting you down a little bit, which it should not feel like. So I think the way that I've done it so far, and just been able to really just like pick what my mood is, has been very helpful. So I just wanted to come and tell you guys that, because I think that's what we're gonna be doing for now. I will bring back the TBR game for different aspects, or maybe some other TBR games. Like I've seen some other creators do things with their TBRs that are very intriguing, and I'm thinking it would work for mood reading. It would work for maybe a week-long vlog type of situation. And so right now, we're not gonna have those beginning of the month TBR games because I'm gonna mood read more. We'll still bring it back for like other fun things, other fun projects. I love picking the books based on challenges and things like that, but my actual reading mood and speed and everything like that has improved since allowing myself to mood read this month. I also reread one of my favorites, and I'm planning on finishing that series this year. So like, yeah, just in general, I think this is very uplifting for me personally. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the way that this is going to work as well. And yeah, reading should be fun. So that is the whole point of this. I am having fun. I am loving it, but we are changing things a little bit. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so I will see you then. Bye.